Okay, so I graduate in what is from now 3 months. And I've just been thinking to myself as I've been playing a bunch of games that are revisiting a bunch of games from my childhood. I wonder what games from the early 2000s until the late 2010s, what year exactly was the best year for gaming? I've compiled a list of what I think are the best 4 to 5 years of gaming, singular, since 2005. Let me see what I have on here. So, in no direct order, Imflakes' top 5 years for gaming include 2010, 2011, 2015, 2018. Oh, and of course, additionally, 2007. I forgot that when reading off the script. So before we get into the bulk of the video, I wanted to preface my criteria for what I think is, or what makes these years the best years of gaming within the 2010s. So I value, we're gonna outline the game of the year, and then the surrounding games, the game catalogs, and just the strength of games and my personal experience. Obviously, I didn't play games that came out in 2002 yet because I wasn't born, so I don't have a personal connection. But that's the outline for what we're going to be basing it off of. So let's hop right in. I'm going to start at 2010, and then I'm going to work my way down the list and evaluate all years of gaming. Now, I'm not going to write any objective tier list on what the best game is or best game year is. But yeah, you'll notice as this game or as this video goes on, there's a lot of very strong titles within the 2010s. 2010 was an absolutely stacked year for gaming. Red Dead Redemption 1 came away with Game of the Year, but you could argue that it should have went to the predecessor to God of War 2, God of War 3. It probably should have went to God of War 3, but it didn't. Other honorable mentions include Halo Reach, Mass Effect 2, and the first ever Black Ops. All these games in which they're pretty much genre defining. You can't talk about the genre that they're in without mentioning these games. There's also a multitude of games that I didn't edit on here that I'm still thinking about. Amnesia: The Dark Descent was a smash on YouTube. If you wanted to get views, that's what you wanted to play. Skate 3 was another really good game. And I also remember around the same time, Battlefield 2, I believe it's like Hard Company, I forget the name of the game, but my brother owned that. I also remember some pretty memorable sequels. Dead Rising 2 dropped. I played that all the way back in like 2013, along with Fallout New Vegas, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Mafia 2. Those are all some really good games. I mean, this year was insanely stacked. 2011 was a really hard year to analyze when it comes to gaming because it was so narrative heavy. This year spearheaded by its game of the year, which is Skyrim, a game I've never played, but it's definitely not the most popular game on this list. 2011 introduced or officially introduced Minecraft. Not to undermine the rest of the year, I mean, 2011 gave home to what was Batman Arkham City, the best game in the Arkham franchise. It gave us the original Dark Souls game, and it also gave us Portal 2. Also, while researching the topic of video games made in 2011, I found it really weird. There's a lot of trilogies in 2011. Not that any of these games are like revolutionary or game changing, but Battlefield 3, Saints Row the Third, and Modern Warfare the Third all came out in the same year. It's really ironic that Skyrim was the game that won Game of the Year, because as you go deeper into this year's catalog, you see games like Sonic Generations 2, Little Big Planet 2, and I mean, it's really deep. And I mean, I can keep going. The Binding of Isaac was released. The Witcher 2 was released. Infamous 2 was also released. Close out this year, you had the same trilogy followings with Uncharted 3 and Gears of War 3 dropping, and as well as another Legend of Zelda game, plus another entry in the Assassin's Creed series. Overall, just a really good year for gaming. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the year that a lot of people have in their number one. 2015 is a really sentimental year for me because it's when I started to really get involved in the sphere of gaming. I had a PS4 since like 2013, but 2015 I remember is finally when I installed PlayStation Network, meaning that I could, actually begin playing games. 2015 was also home to probably one of the strongest years of gaming. Game of the year was The Witcher 3, a game of which I've never played, but I intend to very, very shortly from now. One of my favorite games of all time, Undertale, also released in 2015. And additionally, Bloodborne came out. I ended up playing this in like 2023. I think it is the best Combat 4 Souls-like game. And in addition, I mean, when you think about 2015 and smash hits, you don't necessarily think about indie games, but FNAF 2 was huge in the YouTube sphere, so I think that inclusion is much deserved for FNAF 2. I can't believe I almost forgot about this title. Fallout 4 also released this year, and that was a really good game. That's actually one of the first games from a massive IP that I bought on release. In terms of honorable mentions, this might be the most stacked year. I bought Dying Light on release, Batman Arkham Knight came out, Mad Max came out, Tomb Raider came out. I mean, seriously, Halo 5, Life is Strange, Super Mario Maker. Oh my god, this year was stacked. Oh, also, 2K16 came out this year. Oh my god. 2018 is probably the best gaming year in recent memory. Maybe outside of 2022, which was only spearheaded by 2 games. But anyways, 2018 was a two-headed race for Game of the Year between Red Dead Redemption 2 and God of War. Outside of that, this year was also dominated by games in every genre. Spider-Man 2018 came out for the PS4 as an exclusive. Also, probably the greatest platform fighting game of all time, and Super Mario Bros. Smash Ultimate came out in 2018 as well and dominated the Nintendo market. Other notable releases from 2018 are Detroit Become Human and maybe this year actually wasn't as good as I thought it was. Maybe. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. We had Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if that's what you're interested in. I really thought that this year was a lot better than what I'm looking at right now, and I can't believe. Okay, here's what I'll give 2018. It was really top heavy. Yeah, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, Detroit Become Human, which I have my own personal opinions about, but still was critically acclaimed. So, 2018, folks. Wow, this year was overrated as fuck. 2007. I researched this after the initial idea for this video. I never noticed how stacked the year 2007 was for video games. So much so that there was a 4-way tie between Game of the Year. There's no consensus Game of the Year for 2007. That's the only one on this list where that is the case. Actually, you know what? Just get rid of the format. Get rid of everything altogether. 2007 gave home to the following games: BioShock, Super Mario Galaxy, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, God of War 2, The Orange Box, which consisted of Team Fortress 2, Portal, Half-Life 2. We're still not done. Uncharted 1 released. Skate released. Assassin's Creed released for the first time. Lego Star Wars released for the first time. The first Mass Effect released. Rock Band released. Guitar Hero 3 released. This year is just so ridiculously stacked. I've said enough. 2007 is most likely the best video gaming year post 2005, probably pre 2005 that I've seen. I don't even know how to end the video. That year is just so ridiculously stacked. Like, I don't think we'll ever get a year like that for gaming ever again. To really hammer home this idea of how good 2007 was, Metacritic has released their top 100 games of all time. In just the top 25, here are games made in 2007. Number 22, The Orange Box, made in October 10th, 2000, or released October 10th, 2007. Number 17, BioShock, August 21st, 2007. And lastly, Super Mario Galaxy, released November 12th, 2007. 3 games from the same year are all regarded to be within the top 22 games ever made. This has been Imflakes. I hope you enjoy the video. And until next time.